Alrighty, we will go ahead and get started. My name is Vic Witten, and I'm a consultant with Guidehouse supporting CDC's One Lab initiative. I'm going to share a few notes about the webinar before we dive in. If you are experiencing any technical issues during the webinar, feel free to email the One Lab inbox for support at onelab@cdc.gov. If you have any questions throughout the webinar, please insert them in the Q&A box. We will conduct a Q&A session at the end of the presentation where we will review the questions and do our best to answer them. Please note that the link to live captions will be posted in the chat as well. However, please ensure that you keep both the captions window open if you choose to use it, in addition to this Teams webinar meeting. So let's go ahead and dive in. Today, we will start with some introductions. We'll go to the next slide, please. All right, today we will start with some introductions, and then we will discuss relevant One Lab resources. We'll have a 10-minute Q&A session at the end where we will review questions and do our best to answer them. Today's session will end with a discussion of upcoming One Lab events. For today's webinar, we will leave the chat open for your engagement. When using the chat box, please adhere to the established rules of engagement. Feel free to use the chat to connect with others by reacting to what you're hearing, if you want to share experiences, or ask questions to fellow participants. If you have a question for the presenters, please use the Q&A function, not the chat. Additionally, please engage with respect and professionalism. Any inappropriate language, improper conduct, or any form of discrimination may result in removal from the webinar. Please ensure your comments are relevant to the topic. If a moderator provides direction regarding chat behavior, please comply accordingly. Lastly, please notify moderators if you experience any technical difficulties or observe any disruptive behavior. I am now very excited to introduce our presenters for today. Alicia Branch, PhD, is a health scientist safety specialist in the Division of Laboratory Systems, Quality, and Safety branch at CDC. Dr. Branch has over 20 years of professional experience as a laboratory scientist. She has held various roles in clinical laboratories. She has supported 3 pandemic responses, including serving twice during the most recent pandemic as the External Laboratory Biosafety SME and as a laboratorian on the CDC's Infection Prevention and Control Team, where she performed waived point-of-care antigen testing in 3 nursing home facilities. Many of you may know her. She is our One Lab Network lead. Now I will introduce Isaiah Hurtado. He is a Master Certified Health Education Specialist and the lead of the Training of Trainers activity within CDC's Division of Laboratory Systems. Since joining CDC in 2020, he has designed, developed, and implemented numerous e-learning and instructor-led courses to support clinical and public health laboratory professionals. With a bachelor's degree in biochemistry and a master's in health promotion, Isaiah is able to combine his passions for workforce development and science. He is excited to engage with laboratory trainers and other laboratory professionals. With that, I will now turn it over to our One Lab Network lead, Alicia Branch, to present regulatory updates and resources for packing and shipping dangerous goods. Alicia.
Thank you, Vic. Before we begin, as Vic said, I would like to share a very helpful resource related to today's presentation. It's the Packing and Shipping is Good, What the Laboratory Staff, must know e-learning course. The course is designed for clinical and public health laboratory staff who are involved in packing and transporting specimens and cultures. Also, you can also find some job aids along with this e-learning course, which one of the job aids is a specimen storage and shipping guidance job aid that actually provides some proper shipping biological specimens to CDC guidelines. I would also like to share that this e-learning course meets the general awareness, familiarization, regulatory training requirements for both the International Transport Association, better known as IATA, and the U.S. Department of Transportation, better known as DOT. The link to both resources can be found in the chat. Next slide, please. I'll read our PACE disclaimer and then we will move into the presentation agenda. Subject matter experts and presenter wish to disclose that we have no financial interests or other relationships with the manufacturers of commercial products, suppliers of commercial services, or commercial supporters. Next slide, please. So today's agenda will follow. I will give you the updated 2025 dangerous good regulations from IATA for packing and shipping division 6.2 infectious substances and dry ice, and then explain the regulatory requirements for qualifying as a packing and shipping dangerous good instructor. My colleague Isaiah will provide the steps necessary to acquire the CDC Packing and Shipping Division 6.2 Infectious Substance and Dry Ice training materials. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. So I want to share the 2025 IATA Dangerous Goods 66th edition, which was released earlier this year. This latest edition includes regulatory updates that may especially be relevant to those who are in the packing and shipping of dangerous goods, specifically the Division 6.2 infectious substances. So there was a Category A pathogen update to the indicative list. So Mpox, which was formerly known as monkeypox, is now classified as a Category A infectious substance when it's in culture form only. There were also some additional updates for pharmaceutical product regulations. These new regulations may add some impact your lab if you actually ship maybe possibly some vaccines. You should definitely review these updates to ensure that your facility is in compliance. Again, a link for these updates have been placed in the chat. Next one, let's move on to, so I also like to let you know that we're going to move on to the training requirements and let you know that both the training requirements, that's the correct slide. No, go back. Yes. Let you know that both of this training curriculum is for both the IATA and DOT. So what should your employer be responsible for? Well, they should have developed a training program on hazardous material that includes a general awareness, function-specific training, some safety training, security awareness, in-depth security training, and they must make sure that you are trained and certified to pack and ship dangerous goods, depending on the role that you play in the packaging, and shipping process. So now that you know that about the actual training requirements to even pack and ship or play any role in the packing, packaging, and shipping process, let's dive into the additional requirements if you want to be a dangerous good instructor. So the next following slides will outline the regulations requirements needed to qualify as a certified instructor in handling and transporting dangerous goods. So first we'll look at IATA's instructor qualifications. So can you click? Oh, go back. Okay, go back one more. Okay, let's just go over the IATA. The slide actually should have the actual regulation number, which is it can be found in 1.5.8 of the instructor qualifications. And it basically states that unless otherwise specified by any national authority, the instructor must demonstrate and be assessed as competent in both instructional methods and specific dangerous good functions that they teach. They should also meet this requirement by conducting any initial training or reoccurring training. So they also have a training frequency requirement. So the instructor, before you can deliver the initial and the reoccurring training, you should at least have some training yourself that occurs at least every 24 months. Along with that, you must also participate in any refresher training as needed. Another point that you have to have is the regulation states that you should be responsible, that your organization should be responsible for you receiving any annual updates. So I would like to stress that IATA actually print out updates every single year, and they have a different version or edition of their dangerous good instruction regulations. So your organization or your laboratory or whomever should be responsible if you're going to be a trainer or if you are involved in any parts of the packing, packaging, and shipping of dangerous good. You should have the most up-to-date regulations. Along with that, they should also provide any type of training material. We talked about what the training the material should actually include, and that includes they should make any updates to any the regulation changes, as well as every single year they should make sure that you're reviewing these things to make sure that everything is in compliance with the regulations. Along with that, there should be some type of validation method. So part of that is creating a competency-based training and assessment approach. So what is that? What is a competency-based training? Maybe asking. So what that is a high level of proficiency. So part of it states that each instructor should have advanced proficiency level. That means that you should be able to execute complex technical and professional tasks. That means you should be able to interpret and apply any dangerous good regulations across multiple transports, whether it's by air, by sea, by road. So you should be competent in these areas. Along with that, you should actually develop a competency-based training program. That program should be advanced. Which allows you to be able to advise other laboratories on the compliance and strategies and safety risk mitigations. It should also include an area for leading incident investigations involving dangerous goods. Along with that, the training and mentoring of other instructors on safety personnel. So you should be able to train them. Anyone that you are actually instructing or in their facility providing instruction as a trainer, that person, you should ensure that that person actually knows how to instruct someone if there is an incident. And they should be able to lead that incident and have strategies involved for safety risk and mitigation. Along with that, you basically should be just the safety subject matter expert when it comes to packing and shipping. So that's what really the competency base, and that's something that IATA had recently changed, I think probably in the last 2 years, that they're really stressing that they want to make sure that the instructors and those who are providing instructions to those for packing and shipping, that they actually have a competency-based training program set up. And you can find links to those resources for IATA and more information in the chat. So next, let's discuss what DOT instructor qualifications, which basically are found in the frequently asked questions section of the hazmat transportation training requirements. So it's just a question: who certifies what an instructor is qualified to train, test, and certify in accordance to Title 49 of the Code of Federal Regulations. So the answer to it, basically, IATA says that DOT does not review or certify training programs. For pre-approval purposes, the employer must determine a trainer's qualifications based on the employer's needs. So it does state within that answer about the certain FAA required Title 42 Code of Federal Regulations. And so let's look at those requirements. So basically what those requirements say is that personnel must be trained according to the role, the position, and the handling of packing and shipping dangerous goods. They must include a hazard recognition. They must know how to properly package, label, document, and well informed on emergency response procedures. And they must receive training every 24 months. So the main point for DOT is that your employer is responsible for determining if you are qualified to actually teach courses on packing and shipping dangerous goods. And so again, a link has been provided with the complete resources for you to reference later. So next, I will provide, my colleague Isaiah will provide updates on resources for laboratory professionals who conduct Division 6.2 Infectious Substance Packaging and Shipping Training, as well as those interested in becoming trainers. Over to you, Isaiah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Branch. And give me a second to get set up here. And welcome, everyone. I'm glad to see everyone on the line today. So if we can go to the next slide here. So today I'm excited to share with you updates to our Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods Instructor program, which is one of many resources we offer to clinical and public health laboratory instructors. Dr. Branch just finished explaining some of the qualification requirements when it comes to training and delivering packing and shipping dangerous goods training. And so this is a program that we've developed to support those who are interested in delivering this content and help employers as well. So first, I'll start with some background context. So this program isn't new. In 2021, the Training and Workforce Development Branch launched the first iteration of the Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods Instructor program. During this program, 36 laboratory instructors have delivered over 86 packing and shipping dangerous goods training across the U.S. The program has increased training access to nearly 1,000 clinical and public health laboratory professionals, and many other laboratory instructors have expressed interest in delivering this training itself. So on behalf of our branch, the Training and Workforce Development Branch, we want to thank those who have participated in the original version of the Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods pilot program for making it such a fantastic success. We have a visual on screen which kind of shows the reach of the program and our ability to deliver this training and touch so many laboratory professionals throughout the U.S. And this graphic doesn't even show all of the trainers and all of the reach that we have. So thank you all for those who have participated in the past. So today I will now introduce the next version of this Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods Instructor program and the steps that laboratory trainers such as yourself can take to access CDC's Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods training materials. This program is designed to help more instructors deliver packing and shipping dangerous goods training, specifically Division 6.2 infectious substance training, and increase laboratory capacity to ensure their staff is trained to pack and ship Division 6.2 infectious substances and dry ice. Next slide, please. So Dr. Branch mentioned that there's many opportunities for laboratory professionals to be trained in packing and shipping Division 6.2 infectious substances. But this program was designed in response to the limited number of free courses available. So our staff is is piloting this new approach to support packing and shipping dangerous goods instructors. We know that what we know is that instructors need to be effective. So we developed an e-learning course, or this e-learning course, I should say, is already publicly available on OneLab Reach. But what we're doing is we're including it into our curriculum for this instructor program. So that's essentially step number one, the e-learning course that we've mentioned multiple times throughout this presentation. But the e-learning course is titled Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods, What Laboratory Staff Must Know. And this is a great course to become familiar with Division 6.2 Infectious Substances and the regulations regarding packing and shipping. Next resource is a blended learning course titled Creating Next Level Laboratory Training. And this course helps to develop laboratory instructors' knowledge, skills, and confidence to deliver more effective training. So this course particular isn't tailored specifically to packing and shipping dangerous goods. It could be applied to any content. But for those who are interested in delivering the materials that we have developed, we're going to ask that you complete this specific course because, as I mentioned, it gives that foundational knowledge of how can we deliver better quality laboratory training. Next, we've developed course materials for packing and shipping dangerous goods, specifically designed to equip instructors with the necessary resources to effectively train others. I will provide more details on what this is included on the next slide. And then lastly, we've created a network or community of practice of quality instructors who offer packing and shipping dangerous goods courses to clinical and public health laboratory professionals. As a part of this network, many current instructors have expressed their willingness to help co-facilitate and support those new instructors who may deliver this material in the future. So I will say this program and all of these resources are all in response to our goal to help develop confident laboratory instructors who deliver quality training. So over the next few slides, I will go into detail on the requirements of the Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods program and the benefits you as an instructor will receive by completing it. Before I do so, I would like to make a note that this program is intended for clinical and public health laboratory professionals within the U.S. itself. I'll start with the benefits. Once you have completed all the requirements of the instructor program, we will send you the CDC Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods material for you to then use to deliver the course yourself. And so I'll break down on the screen here is a list of those materials for your awareness. So the Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods training materials first includes a training agenda. This is a 1-day or 2 half-day agenda. And this will serve as a guide that you can use to provide course information and the course schedule to your participants in the future. So as a trainer, you can use this agenda to promote and register future attendees. Sorry about that. Presentation slides. So we will provide slides that you can use to teach the training. These slides include a script in the notes section for each of the slides itself and the content that's covered within the course itself. Next is an instructor guide. An instructor guide is a resource or manual designed to assist trainers in delivering a course, training, or other educational program. This serves as guidance to use during your presentation of the course materials. This document is formatted so that you can see each slide of the presentation and the accompanying script in a readable way as you deliver it either in person or virtually to your audience itself. Included in this packet also is a hazmat employee training record. So as Dr. Branch had mentioned, each hazmat employer must create and maintain a record of current training for each hazmat employee. This document can be used to record training information and includes sections for capturing general awareness and familiarization training, function-specific training, safety training, security awareness training, and in-depth security training that's required through the regulations itself. Post-training assessment. So we also include an examination to be given to learners in your training after the completion of your training to assess their knowledge of the content itself. This assessment determines whether learners have adequately learned the course content. Number 6 is post-training evaluation template. An evaluation template will be given to instructors that can be used after the training is completed, and learners have taken for learners to be able to take the evaluation. This will help you as the instructor to gain information to improve your future training offerings and make any necessary tweaks to the training itself as you continue to deliver it. 7, supporting resources. So there's a lot of supporting resources when it comes to this content and when it comes to this subject, Packing and Shipping Division 6.2 Infectious Substances. So we provide a resource list that not only you can use as the instructor, but also your participants can use as they continue to pack and ship. And then lastly, we provide a certificate of completion template that you may use if your laboratory doesn't already have a template of your own. This can be given to learners at the completion of the course to show that they have completed and successfully passed the course itself. So we've kind of packaged all of this to those who have completed the training program to support those who are interested in delivering packing and shipping dangerous goods training for your audience itself. Next slide, please. So over the next few slides, I'm then going to go into detail on what these training requirements are, or what the instructor program requirements are. So we talked about the benefits of completing the instructor program, but there's 4 steps that we're going to ask you to take in order to receive the materials that we discussed on the last slide. These 4 steps, the purpose of completing these steps is to ensure instructors are knowledgeable and prepared to deliver the course as designed. So the first step we're going to ask is for you to complete that Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods course, what laboratory staff must know, on OneLabReach. So we're going to provide a link in the chat to this course itself. And the purpose of including this into our program curriculum is that it's a great training resource for everyone, not just those that are interested in packing and shipping. And it provides a foundational understanding of Packing and Shipping Division 6.2 Infectious Substances. And so this is where we want our instructors to start. Next slide, please. So the next step is to attend and complete CDC's Creating Next Level Laboratory Training Program. So this is an intermediate level course that aims to develop laboratory instructors' knowledge, skills, and confidence to deliver more effective training. By participating in this program, participants will learn how to apply CDC's quality training standards and training developer checklists to the trainings that they deliver for laboratory professionals. This course is designed for clinical and public health laboratory professionals within the U.S. Whose job responsibilities include regularly training others. So this course, we're packaging it in the Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods instructor program, but this course is also available for those who may not deliver Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods training, but deliver other laboratory training as well. This course consists of activities and discussions with the final session where participants deliver a presentation that applies what they've learned in the course itself. So we really encourage anybody who is a laboratory instructor, a laboratory trainer, whether it's one course, whether it's 10 courses you deliver, we hope that you consider taking this because I think this provides just a great way to increase and improve the trainings that you deliver. We will host this course, so the next offering of this course is going to be September 15th through the 19th. We want to ensure that you have the opportunity to register. At the very end, I'll provide our contact information. So if you're interested in attending this course, we ask that you reach out to us, send us an email, but we ask that you save the dates, September 15th through the 19th. If you email us with interest, we will send you the course agenda, which breaks down specifically what times and what days of the week this course will be offered. We also excited to say that we plan to offer e-learning modules in the near future that covers a lot of this content as well. Next slide, please. So the third step in the program is to attend and complete an instructor-led packing and shipping dangerous goods course led by a current instructor delivering this materials, either in person or virtually. So we believe that there's a lot to learn from those who are already delivering this content. And so this would be the third step of the requirements to deliver the content yourself. Multiple instructors have already who already teach the packing and shipping dangerous goods course using the CDC training materials have agreed to allow those who are interested to sit in on their courses. And so again, once you reach out to us, we will coordinate that, help coordinate that. And then lastly, next slide, please. And then lastly, the fourth and final step is going to be to co-facilitate a packing and shipping dangerous goods course with the current instructor delivering the materials. So as we mentioned before, the step 3 will be to attend one of those courses so you can see how the material is delivered, how effectively the trainer is delivering the materials. And then lastly, we want to provide you an opportunity to co-present with them or another instructor so you can get the practice in delivering it yourself. So our staff will be there to help introduce new instructors to existing packing and shipping dangerous goods instructors. And then once all these 4 steps that you see on screen have been completed, you'll be now eligible to receive the packing and shipping dangerous goods materials. So these are the 4 steps that we're asking those who are interested in delivering this course and receiving these course materials to complete as for the packing and shipping dangerous goods instructor program. Next step, please. So how do we plan to support you as instructors? So the support we are currently offering to those who complete the training requirements to receive packing and shipping dangerous goods materials include working with our CDC subject matter experts to provide updated materials or updates to the packing and shipping dangerous goods materials. So we want to make sure that we have the most up-to-date information. As Dr. Branch mentioned earlier, regulations do get updated, and we work with subject matter experts such as Dr. Branch to ensure that the training materials are updated as well. Currently, we also host the Creating Next Level training program, which we touched base on earlier. We are hoping next steps is we're going to convert that into e-learning modules, but for the time being, we're hosting that virtually, instructor-led, and so we're really excited for that. And then third, we'll be pairing new instructors with those currently conducting training. So we'll be making those connections so new instructors can take a packing and shipping dangerous goods course and can co-facilitate that course as well. I will note that CDC does not fund any cost associated with training facilities, printed course materials, equipment, copies of the dangerous goods regulations, or the travel necessary for courses that instructors conduct or that trainees attend. So I will make that note there. Next slide, please. So what's next? So if you are interested in this program, this Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods Instructor program, we'd like to we'd ask that you reach out to us. Email us at labtrainingneeds@cdc.gov, and that's going to be placed in the chat as well, to let us know that you're interested in this program. In your email itself, please include your name, your credentials, your position title, and your laboratory facility, so that we're able to get you connected with an appropriate trainer or an existing trainer. After expressing interest, our staff will follow up with more information on each of these steps that we've discussed so far in the training requirements for the Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods Instructor program. As a reminder, because I know there's a lot that we've went over today, as a reminder, the Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods Instructor program components include the Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods e-learning course, the Creating Next Level training course, taking a Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods instructor-led course, and then lastly, co-facilitating a Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods course itself. Our next CNLT course will be offered on September 15th through the 19th. So I encourage you to reach out to us via email as soon as possible so that we can get you registered for that course, as seats are limited. So please reach out to us if you're interested in this program and you're interested in completing the CNLT course that's offered in September. Next slide, please. So again, if you're interested in this program, if you're interested in the resources that we provide to laboratory trainers, please email us at labtrainingneeds@cdc.gov to let us know that you're interested in the program, or if you have any questions at all regarding the program itself. When doing so, please include your name, your credentials, your position title, and your laboratory itself too. I will say, even if you are a laboratory trainer who doesn't deliver Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods courses, but are interested in receiving updates on courses and resources designed for laboratory trainers, please still reach out to us. Please also email us at labtrainingneeds@cdc.gov with your name, credential, position title, and laboratory facility. This is one of many resources we provide for clinical and public health laboratory trainers, and we want to make sure that you receive those resources. So if you're interested in being part of that listserv, please email us so we can include your email and you receive any courses or resources that are available to you. I believe that is all from my portion. Thank you so much for your time as we transition into the Q&A.
Thank you, Isaiah. Okay, so I did pull a few questions. So the first one is, according to the steps to receive the Packing and Shipping Dangerous Good materials, are all courses virtual or not?
So all courses will be virtual. There are, especially for the attending a fellow trainer's course, several of those trainers do deliver in person. So if there's an opportunity for you to attend person, we can make that connection. But several of our trainers do continue to deliver it virtually. And so we will work together to find the best option for you. But know that there is virtual training opportunities available.
Okay. Let's see this. So here's a good one. So someone wants to know if our training material is used can be used in other languages.
That is a great question. I will say, as I mentioned right now, these training materials are designed, and this program is designed for a US-based audience. for clinical and laboratory trainers, clinical and public health laboratory trainers who train within the U.S. So all of our materials are written in English, but we can certainly follow up and note that question.
Okay. Let's see. And I can answer this one. So I'll read the question. It says, does CDC One Lab have a competency assessment outline training material to provide other labs, as I suggested? And the answer to that is that we do not, because a lot of, again, remember, a lot of the things have to be specific to the actual laboratory. So whoever the trainer is, they are required to have this competency base. So they have one for their own laboratory. They can help you design one. Or you can also always check the resources for IATA. They actually have a really great course that they actually provide that. And they have some of those, they do, it is a paid course, I would have to say. But they also have some free webinars that they do offer about competency-based programs and assessments. So I would say actually go in with the links from IATA and actually look at what they do offer to help you. Let's see. Okay, we've already answered about the US. Oh, this is a great one. Will a certificate be presented to the trainer once they complete all steps?
Yes, the trainer will receive a certificate of completion that they've completed the Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods Instructor program. However, I will mention that, as Dr. Branch had mentioned regarding the regulations, it is the employer who certifies that the instructor is competent in delivering the training materials. So we are there to support the employer. We're there to support the trainer in providing these materials. And we will provide a certificate of completion that they've gone through those steps of the instructor program. But at the end of the day, it is the employer's responsibility to ensure certification there. Dr. Branch, is there any you want to add to that as well? Did I cover that?
No, that's correct. Again, they also need to know that the facility, your actual facility, so whatever the lab you work in, they actually have to also certify that you are, you can do be an instructor. So it's just not you getting all the certifications, you're attending a course, your actual facility, whether it be your supervisor or whomever, they have to be the one to say that, yes, you are qualified and you meet all the qualifications to actually now go out and actually be an actual packing and shipping trainer.
Great point.
You're welcome. Let's see. I'm trying to maneuver through this. So someone asks, how do they sign up for the Creating Next Level training? Do they have to first complete the packing and shipping e-learning course before they can sign up? And I think, Isaiah, you can provide the steps, because I think you actually went over those. So the question is basically, do they need to do the packing and shipping e-learning course before they can sign up for the Creating Next Level training?
You do not. We want to give you an opportunity to sign up for the CNLT course in advance. So if you haven't completed the Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods course, but you plan to do so, still reach out to us. Let us know that you're interested in the instructor program. Let us know that you're interested in taking that CNLT course, and we will share the registration link for you for the CNLT course itself. And then we'll ask that between registration and taking CNLT that you complete the Packing and Shipping Dangerous Goods e-learning course. So if you're interested in the instructor program, if you're interested in CNLT, send us an email at labtrainingneeds@cdc.gov. I want to emphasize the needs because there is another mailbox, lab training. And so this is lab training needs at cdc.gov.
Let's see. This is a great one also. It says, does CDC require each lab or trainer utilizing this course, the course material to have a program coordinator to act as a direct point of contact to ensure the facility is in line with the requirements?
That's a great question. In the past, we haven't required a program coordinator per se. It's typically the instructor who's delivering the content, has been the point of contact there. And I'd anticipate that being the case moving forward. It's the instructor who's delivering the content. So they are typically the one that needs to stay the most up to date when it comes to the content, the training materials, the regulations as well. So they are usually the point of contact. So the person who goes through the program and completes the necessary steps is typically the point of contact that we will have on file to share updated course materials and share just general updates regarding the training materials itself.
I'll do two more questions. And this is a good one. Say, I want to know, can the training materials provided by CDC be shared by the instructor? So if we haven't, so for example, if we have an instructor who's actually giving, instructing students or the laboratory staff, can they actually provide those trainees with our material?
We can provide a copy of the slides without the script. And so it's actually a part of the regulations itself that require, I believe, a copy of the training materials itself that's included within the training in the requirements. So as an instructor, as far as that packet itself, in addition to the slide deck that we provide, we also provide a PDF copy of the slide deck that includes a screenshot of the slide itself and nothing more. So it's a PDF copy that includes multiple screenshots of the training, and that is essentially all that we can provide to the attendee. Of course, we don't want to provide the script, the actual presentation, because we don't want the attendee to then deliver the training itself. As we mentioned, there's a lot of qualifications regarding who can deliver this training. And so we want to make sure that any slide decks, any training material, any examination questions, any evaluation questions are kept with the trainer itself and aren't provided to the trainee. But what is provided is resources, any resource documents that may be helpful for their laboratory, and then also that PDF copy of the slide deck in case the laboratory employer in the facility wants a copy of the training itself. It only includes screenshots of the slides and not any of the script.
Okay.
Great question.
So if you have an instructor who is actually taking a one of our trainer courses, and so they have already taken that course and they've actually been providing and being an instructor for packing and shipping, would they have to necessarily go through the 4 steps that you just mentioned in the presentation?
Great question. No, they will not. So those who have already gone through the packing and shipping dangerous goods training of trainer program that we've offered previously, you won't have to complete these 4 steps that we've now transitioned to. This is for those who are new to delivering this content or interested, who are new, I would say, to delivering this packing and shipping dangerous goods material and interested in doing so? Great question.
Well, I think that's all the questions we're going to take for today. And I want to say thank you again, Isaiah, for the great presentation. And if we weren't able to answer your question today, and you can always send us an email at onelab@cdc.gov, and we'll do our best to try to answer it. And again, it's onelab@cdc.gov, and there should be the actual email address should be in the chat for you. Next slide, please. We are offering one PACE credit for today's webinar. Your PACE certificate are available immediately on the OneLab Reach in your My Learning Hub for easy access. To receive your PACE credit after today's session, just log into your OneLab Reach account, enter the passcode to complete the evaluation within 2 weeks. Again, you could just click, there should be a link to that in the actual chat. If you missed the actual link and passcode during this event, you'll receive an email with the instructions. Next slide, please. And we would like to briefly highlight an upcoming OneLab test event that's occurring on July 30th at 12 noon. Eastern Standard Time. The event is called Quality Assurance, Safety for Point of Care Testing in the Community Pharmacy Setting. Our presenter is a community pharmacist owner, Dr. Matthew Meyer. He will highlight how employee training, organizational policies, procedures influence the quality of results, outcome, and the safety of employees and patients doing point of care services. The link to the event has been posted in the chat. Next slide, please. As a reminder, the slides and transcript of this event will be posted on our website within 2 weeks of today's presentation. And next slide, please. Forward. Lastly, I want to encourage everyone to use the OneLab inbox to share your training needs and feedback about OneLab with us. We actually use your input to select event topics and better understand the laboratory needs. The OneLab email address is posted in the chat for easy access. Again, don't forget to register for next week's event. And I would like to share also for those who were on our listening only mode, if you did have questions about today's presentation, please do send those questions to the OneLab inbox, which has been provided for you in the actual chat. Again, if you forgot it, it is at onelab@cdc.gov. Again, thank you and have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you on next week.